Hi everyone, my name is Samson. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we'll be talking about apps for investing in the US stock markets, especially for Nigerians. And these apps we'll be mentioning would also give us the opportunity to invest in the Nigerian stock market. Now, entering this market, buying stocks generally have been an order for Nigerians and I don't know, probably a lot of Africans because the security companies that gives that could trade or has the license to trade would require a lot of paperwork, manual visits, physical contact, and a lot before you could buy and trade before. And a lot of the trades were not instant. It could take weeks before a trade is executed. But for now, the market is opening up because of the advent of technology, and a lot of these companies have begun to infuse technology into their offerings. And because of that, from the comfort of your home, you can just download an app from the App Store or the Google Play Store, and you have access to numerous numbers of shares and stocks from companies from around the world, and you can just get whichever one you want. And now my focus will be on the ones that gives us the opportunity to invest in the US stock market because yeah, they also offer Nigerian stock, but for some reason a lot of us might prefer investing in some particular company, either because of the antecedents we feel that this company is a very good, or because we have some likings for them, or because they're big, they're popular names. I just feel that there's been this restriction which some of this company is taken away. So we are now open to investing in stocks even across the shore of Nigeria and Africa, and that gives us the opportunity to diversify our portfolio better. And with that, it's I think it's much more compelling for people to do, or it gives people that leverage. Imagine I want to invest in stocks or shares, and oh, I can't invest in Facebook even though I believe in it because it's a US stock. But these apps we'll be talking about today will give us that opportunity. So without further ado, let's go to the first one. The first on our list is Bamboo. Now, the Bamboo app gives you access to US and Nigerian stocks, and I have over 3,000 US stock listed there. Deposits take 2 days, which for me is something that's slow. Deposits should be instant in this day and age, so that's one con for the company. But there are a lot of pros. Now, the first is the fact that they give you the opportunity to own fractional share. So if I want to buy Tesla and I don't have maybe 4,400 for a share, I can buy zero point 0.1, which is $440, and with that I'm happy. I could invest in companies I'm happy about, or companies I'm interested in, even though I don't have the money for to buy a full share. It's something that was not available in a lot of stock companies before, or that a lot of apps do not offer before, but Bamboo offers that. Also, the minimum deposit is $20, which for me is pretty low. And coming to their charges, they charge 1.5% on buying and selling. So it means that you can just trade short term, because 1.5% on buying, 1.5% on selling, if we would aggregate it directly, that's 3% to say, and that's a lot. That's a lot. So it means if you can only be banking on trading for a long time to be able to make enough to cover the cost for buying and selling of stocks. Also, on the Bamboo app, your investments are denominated in Naira, which for me is another con for this company. Now everybody, for some reason, if I want to invest in US stocks, I want my investment to be denominated in dollars. So that's one other con for the Bamboo app. Finally, onboarding the app is straightforward. They don't need a lot of paperwork. All they need from you is your BVN and your contact details and some form of identity, and that covers it. So it's something you can do in 10-20 minutes and you're done with the entire registration process, or much more lesser than that, I would want to say. So I think in Nigeria, it's one of a very popular app, and it's one I would want us to check out. Let's go to number two. The second on our list is Trove. Now, Trove is also another app that gives you access to a lot of US stock. And one very beautiful thing they do is the fact that they give you tech analysis and news about stocks, so you get some insight into what the market is like. It's not just or a portfolio holding, but something that also gives you insight into what to buy, what not to buy, or what to buy or what to sell. That's a very good thing about them. And they also have this personalized portfolio that helps you aggregate all your portfolio in one place and makes it easy for you to track your investment. Another very important pro for them is the fact that you can invest as low as $10. So it further reduces the barrier to enter. It's something that allows much more people to start investing with as little as $10, which the first app we talk about, which is the Bamboo, starts at $20, but on Trove you can start with as low as $10. Withdrawal takes T plus 1 day. That's essentially 2 days, 2 working days to say. So I feel that is fair because for withdrawals, most of the time has to pass through a lot of verification. Now, onboarding the app is also easy. You need your BVN, you need your utility bills, and you need to provide a form of identity, which could be either your international passport or voter's card or your NIN. So I believe we'll be able to lay our hands on one of these, and with that you're good to go on the Trove app. The third on our list is Chaka. Now, Chaka goes beyond just US stocks, and they give you global stocks. So you have stocks from over 140 countries from around the world. So that's essentially huge. That's essentially huge, and so it gives you the opportunity to diversify better. Now, something that a lot of them have incorporated, I think it's because of the markets they're facing, is the fact that they or most of the ones I've mentioned, or all of the ones I've mentioned, offer that fractional investing. So you can invest with as little as you have on any share that you want to buy, because they offer fractional investing. They also give you the opportunity to deposit in dollar, but the con for that is that you can't withdraw to maybe a dorm account. Your investments are converted to naira when you try to withdraw them. A lot of people have complained about the application on the App Store, but I personally tried to use it and I've seen a lot of improvement with that. So it's one of the apps that you could use to invest in the global stock market now, not just the US stock market. Onboarding is also the same process. Get your BVN, get your uh, proof of address, and get a means of identity. You just have to fill a form which asks you a few questions and you're good to go. So onboarding the app is also very easy. And if for any reason you want to just make deposits to the app and not invest it yet, your uninvested naira can be saved in dollars. So essentially, at the point of putting the money on the app, what you can do is convert it to dollars and it remains in dollars. So you're saving your uninvested funds in dollars, and that way you can hedge against inflation in the naira. So I think that's one very good advantage of the app, because even before investing you can hedge your fund against some amount of inflation. So we're off to number 4. So the next on our list is Rise. Now, Rise has developed a portfolio of investment across different economic classes. So you're not just investing in one particular company. What they've done could be likened to what you'd have with index funds. So they've grouped a number of companies and they're giving shares for that group of companies. So when you buy a share of any of their economic classes, you're buying a share across a number of companies and not just one company. So that way you are able to have a much more, I don't know if to call it balanced return, or much more safety with whatever you're doing. So it's more of an investment cum savings platform. It's beautiful. I think it's something we could all try out. Anyone could try out, because you have more safety along the sides of your investment. Another wonderful thing it allows you to do is for you to create your investment plan. So you could do much more like a personalized plans of what you want to do, how much you want to save over time, and what your plans are, so that it helps you create a plan to achieving that goal that you want. So I think it's a very good app to use. The minimum deposit on the app is $10. Essentially, Rice is one of the very good investment apps you could use, but like I said, you don't have access to individual stocks, which I believe is still a con because I could be interested in a particular one. But for safety of investment across different company, it's one that I believe we can all use. Now to the last one, Passfolio. Passfolio gives you access to over 6,000 stocks from around the world. Now, Passfolio is a San Francisco company, and they give you it's beyond just Nigeria. So people from other African countries can use it, and they have a well diversified portfolio across stocks. ETFs and even cryptos. So I mean, you could dive into anyone from the app. The wonderful thing about the app is that for trading, they don't charge. So whether you're buying or selling, there are no charges. Uh, they only charge you for deposits and withdrawals. They said, according to them, that it's for just deposits and withdrawals that they make money, and uninvested funds that you have on the app, which I feel is a nice process or a nice business model, because it gives the people the opportunity to trade as much as they want without thinking of the fact that, hey, if I'm going to pay commissions on this trade, it's going to reduce what I'm going to make out of it, and probably the 1% that I feel I would have made out of this trade would go to paying for commissions. So I think it's a wonderful business model they've done right there. Now, for deposits, they charge 1.89% if you're doing less than 143,000 naira for Nigerians, and if it's beyond that, they charge 0.5% of whatever be the deposit amount, and a base fee of 2,000 naira. For withdrawal, they charge 0.5% plus a 55 naira, which I still believe is fair. They also offer portfolio management as a service, and for that they charge around 0.75% per annum, and for that they help you manage your portfolio. They buy what they feel is right, and you just put in the money, they do the work for you, and for 0.75% per annum, I think it's fair. I believe with time we won't need to look for particular apps to invest in a particular market. The world is opening up better, and they will all be offering such services in the nearest future. But for now, these are the very popular ones that I've been able to research, and also that I've checked, that are registered, so that you don't just have some people run off with your money. This is not financial advice to invest with any one of them or to use any one of them, but I believe if you want to invest as a Nigerian, these ones I've mentioned are part of the most popular you can use to invest in the stock market as a Nigerian or as an African. There will be a follow-up video soon that would also talk about apps we can use to invest in the African market as people from everywhere around the world, because there is a lot of reasons to invest in the African market. It's a growing market. Yes, depending on how much risk averse you are, there are a lot of opportunities because it's a growing economy, it's a developing economy, and because of that, opportunity abound in surplus. So it's I would do a follow-up video, like I said, and we'll all learn together. Thanks, it's been good talking to every one of us today. I believe you've enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. It would really, really make me happy. Thanks everyone for listening.